Maing adlaw na tong tanan. Do you have scoliosis which resulted to a crooked back and one shoulder is hiked up and you are suffering from back pain and difficulty breathing? Now imagine you're able to correct or fix your scoliosis and move pain-free again. In this video, we will be doing corrective stretches and strengthening exercises in order to better align your spine and get rid of some of that pain. Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm your occupational therapist, and my goal is to help you be more consistent with your therapy at home. Scoliosis is a curvature of your spine if you view it from the back or from the front. Now, the most common sign of scoliosis will be a hiked shoulder where the curvature is oriented to and a hiked hip. When you have scoliosis, you will constantly have pain all over your body, and you will also have difficulty breathing. And your walking will also be affected because your structures are not correctly in place. A simple test to determine if you have scoliosis is to bend forward and try to trace the spine. Now, if the spine has a C curve or an S curve and there is a bump or a hunchback there on one side only, that means that you have scoliosis. But enough of that. Let's move on and let's do the exercises and stretches in order to correct your crooked spine, get it aligned, and to move pain-free again. These stretches are most effective for mild to moderate scoliosis. And I'm wearing a shirt with these lines to represent my spine, all right? And so the first stretch is going to be a warm-up. So put your hands across your body, and we're just going in circles. Go forward, and back about 3 times, and then go the opposite direction, okay? And then you go side to side. All this movements is what your spine will allow, right? And then you go forward and back, like so. And again, you go circles and back. All right? This is just the warm-up. The next stretch is going to be just a reaching up. So my curvature is towards the right side. So we need to open up this way. So we are going to reach up to open up that curvature and hold that for about 15 to 30 seconds. All right? The next stretch is just merely reaching down. Maintain an upright posture. You're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back. So just lean to the side towards the floor for about 15 to 30 seconds. Okay? Next stretch, you go up and try to rotate. So the next stretch is the trunk rotation. Now, since you have a hump here, that means your vertebrae is rotated towards the back. And even your ribs are also pulled back. So what you want to do is to rotate towards the front and to the left, right? So you're just going to cross your arm like this and rotate like so. All right? If you have a wall beside you, try to reach for that wall and hold that for about 15 to 30 seconds. All right? Now for this video, let's just do 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly come back. And that is your sitting stretches to correct your spine if you have scoliosis. If your scoliosis has an S curve, it is not just your shoulder that is hiked up. Your hip is also hiked up like this, and so when you walk, it is hard and you will have a lot of back pain. So all you need to do for this stretch, where we are stretching our hip and our legs and our lower back, is just a thick book. So as thick as this, nothing higher, because it will be hard for you to do the stretches at that point. So all you need to do is to step with your left if your lower scoliosis, the lower part of your scoliosis is towards the left. All right, so step on that book, and then your hiked up leg is going to step forward. That will lower down your hip when you step forward, and then it is most effective if you combine the previous stretches, which is up with the opposite arm of your upper part of the S or the curvature, and then rotate towards the wall if you have a wall beside you, and then you combine it with a leaning forward and back. All right, hold that for about 15 to 30 seconds. So that will correct the S curve if you combine all those 3 stretches. Again, it will be stepping with the left leg. Your right leg steps forward in order to bring that hip down, arm up, opposite to that curvature, and then rotate this way to correct that hump from your ribs. All right? Hold that for about 15 to 30 seconds. It is not just enough to do stretches in order to correct that crooked spine if you have scoliosis. You also need to do strengthening exercises in order to get the weaker side stronger, to get your spine more aligned. Which brings me to the attendance check. So it's time for the attendance check. Type down below the word aligned. Okay, that will make sure that you are following along with me. So the first exercise, if your curvature is towards the right, is just a push up or reach up using a light weight. I'm using a water bottle. You can use 5-pound weight, 10-pound weight, depending on how strong you are. So you're just going to reach up using your opposite arm and go towards your curvature. Then come down and up. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is your reach up. Now, of course, we also need to do the rotation, because when you have scoliosis, you will have a part of your back that is hunched back like that, and that is because your ribs and your vertebrae is rotated towards the back. So you will have this one right here, aside from the high shoulder. So you need a Thera band, and if you don't have one, you don't have to, just follow along with the movement. So we are going to do a cross, just like that, a cross punch. So try to rotate with your right hand. If your curvature is from here, rotate towards your left. All right, cross. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really get that arm straight. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is your cross punches. Next exercise, we are going to stand up. So again, you need your book. So what you want to do here is to step back. We are stepping back. So bring that book back, get to the front, try to hold on to a wall for additional support. Keep your leg where the curvature is at. Keep that straight when you kick back and step on that book. All right? We're just going to do 10. When you step up, that stretches the hip. And when you are stepping back, that action also strengthens the weaker structures there. All right? Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is your step up and back. Now, I'm going to give you a tip in order to remember the movement. It is just like a dancing posture. So you reach up, reach across, 1 foot forward. Look, it is just like a starting dance position, all right? So again, up, cross, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and a length. All right, so those are the stretches and exercises that you can do in order to correct your posture if you have scoliosis. So if your curvature is the opposite direction, just do the opposite of what we did, all right? And I hope this video has helped you, and try to do this every day. Again, every day in order to correct that crooked spine if you have scoliosis. If you know somebody who will benefit from this, please send it to them or share it to them, or share it to your social media accounts. Now, imagine you do this every day. You will see that your posture will slowly get aligned, pain will slowly go away, and you will also be able to move more freely. Your walking will also be much better, all right? And so, just a reminder, consistency is the key, and never give up. Until next time, paalam!